Hey guys, Steve Ferguson here, your loan officer. Just wanted to say a couple things today. First of all, thank you for tuning into this video. I want to talk to you guys about the circus, and let me explain. So let's pretend a minute that you as the agent are the ringleader of your circus. You step into that ring, you're gold plated. I mean, everything looks great, and you guys are doing a great job. Your clowns are making everybody laugh. Your trapeze artists are landing all their events, but your elephants are sick. And you promised everybody that attended that circus that they were going to see elephants, and the kids are crying. They're like, we want elephants. You're like, look, I'm going to get elephants. So you call your right-hand person, whoever that person is, and say, listen, find me some elephants. I promise there are going to be elephants. I need you to go get them so we can put them in the circus. They drive down the road a little while, and they find a farmer that's got some elephants. You know, they're gray, they've got tusks, right? I mean, they're elephants. He brings them back into the circus and he puts them inside the circus tent. And they're standing there. And everything's going great for a minute. And then the band starts playing. And the one guy with the cymbals and the percussion just goes clang and hits those percussions. And the elephants are not used to that kind of noise. And guess what? It freaks them out. And they stampede through the audience and they kill a couple of children. Now, weird story, but I want you to think about this for a second. You did your job the right way, right? You were doing a great job as the ringleader of this circus until the elephants got loose and killed people. So think about that audience. Are they going to remember you, or are they going to remember the elephants? If you're thinking the elephants, you're right. It's the same thing in real estate. And this is a very good visual demonstrator on what I'm talking about, because I want you to understand that a lot of people have elephants in their process. When you allow people to make their own decisions, when you allow your own customers to make their own decisions, and they're Google searching and they find things that they have questions about that they want to do, you have a choice to make. Either you can allow your customer to drag those elephants into your circus, or you can educate your customer and get them set up for success and explain to them why we don't just want to bring any elephant into the process. We want trained elephants in the process. We want trained people in the process, and we want A-team members as part of our team. It's the same thing when you give a list for a title company or a lender or inspectors, etc. I'm not saying that you shouldn't tell them that they have choices, but that's an easy conversation. Hey, Mr. Borrower, by the way, you can choose anybody you want. I don't need to provide you a list for you to pick off of. You can Google search anybody you would like, but if you want the best process, which you hired me for, I want to make sure you get it. And the way that I make sure that you get it is having the right people on my team to deliver it. So that way I know everybody knows their job. You're going to get the same result all my other customers get. And there's a reason that you got referred to me. And I want to make sure you see it. That's a different conversation, guys. Now you can control this process. And it's the same thing time and time and time again. So let me explain. If you have a referral partner that sends you a bunch of clients, and they send you a client today, and that client calls you and says, hey, Mr. and Miss Realtor, I was referred to you by so-and-so. They spoke great things about you. What do I need to do to get this process started? And you provide those lists like we talked about before. They may pick things on that list that their person who referred them did not pick. And now they're getting a totally different process than what they expected. Guess what? If it falls apart, not only are you're going to lose that client, you're going to lose the referral partner, because they're going to go tell the person who referred them and says, I don't know what you're talking about. That realtor did a terrible job. It was the most awful experience I've ever had in my entire life. Nobody wants to refer somebody to somebody else if it goes terribly. It's a reputational killer. So guys, you've got to have a refined process. The elephants in the circuit story, I want you to think about that. Don't have elephants in your process. Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this brings some impactful information to you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.